And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And neither side tonight will push the tempo offense. Clark, they like to slow it down and run those half-court sets.
And that fits the personnel these teams have, Kevin, and that's really what it's all about, playing to the strength of your personnel. And both of these teams are very effective in the half court. I like the matchups there. Feels like a chess game between these two teams is what we're going to see.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here's Ellis out to the right wing. Golden State moving it around. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
You know, Ellis is sneaky when he pulls the trigger from deep, but you've got to be mindful of that. You can't forget about this guy just because he's behind the arc.
It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Haslem. Martin, the pass to Iverson. And here is Harrington. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Davis. Hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Martin. Now here's Harrington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Martin. Rebounded by Marion.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Davis. Sweet little floater.
And the soft touch on that floater. Davis is so lethal with that shot.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Iverson. Pass to Korver. It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Haslem. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
Good on the second free throw.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Left side, Korver. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Harrington.
Down low, Kmart.
Back to Korver. Right block shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
Ellis against Korver. Allen Iverson grabs the miss. Outside, Martin. From 8. Warriors with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And here's Campy following Monte Ellis's 3. Iverson outside. Outside Korver. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And, you know, when Ellis gets some speed behind him, he's going up for the jam. Terrific after.
Iverson, 9 points last game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Trying to find Camden. He's got it now. Martin's in the post. Haslam on him. The Nuggets with another miss.
I tell you what, that is a missed opportunity for mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Iverson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Warriors leading by 3. Ellis left side. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Ellis has got 10 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Iverson outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Oracle Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Butler. Herman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marcus Camby. So, Greg, Kyrie Irving, who is a bit of a mystery, potentially the first pick of the upcoming draft, and we haven't seen a lot of him.
And Kyrie, he's been out, right, with the right toe injury most of the college season. But Irving moved out a dynamic point guard, an incredible finisher around the rim.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 7. Pass to Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time. For that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get... the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Now Iverson. Davis missing from long range. Iverson right side. Pass to Harrington. And here's Camby. Onside for Korver. To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
some changes here for the Warriors. Samuels, he's in for Joel Anthony. And it's Ellis in for Butler. Ellis, right side.
Yeah, you can see that Ellis is always looking to get to the foul line. I mean, the unpredictability and the speed of his movement, I think that bamboozles defenders across the league.
And he makes both free throws. For Denver, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Iverson against Davis. Goes up on the wing. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first three. Ellis with it. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Nuggets trail. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Korver. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Azubuike. Last game we saw him score 13. Samuels can't get it to go. Now Harrington. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Harrington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Davis. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Hits it from 3-point range.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Here's Iverson. They trail by 3. Pass to Harrington. Back to Iverson. Here he goes. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Haslem, he's checked in for the Warriors. Arian comes in for Baron Davis. And here is Ellis. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. Camby with the block.
Way to stay connected defensively. Don't allow him to get that shot up.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Iverson and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Korver against Azubuike. Camby with the block. They get it back. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Monte Ellis has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Iverson against Davis. And it's Samuels with the rebound. Samuels got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ellis. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, one thing about Monte Ellis, he is a volume shooter now. Somebody who's going to take a high number of shots. But he's a player because of that can get on a run quickly as well.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 9. And here's Korver from the arc. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Davis against Iverson. Pass to Harrington. Back to Iverson. Martin against Haslam. And finished off by Martin.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Davis after the Nuggets pick up 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
And he's good on the second.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Iverson driving in. Can't cash in from close range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Down low. Here's Ellis. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside Korver. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Korver's got 5 now.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 18. And Davis can't get it to go.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Harrington inside. He's guarded by Haslam. The jump hook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Inside. Rejected by Campbell. Harrington with it. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Korver. For the lead. Nailed from 3-point land. Korver's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. You take a look at the Warriors. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And seeing where the Nuggets are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Marion navigating around defenders in close. That's really good work for a guy with a nice touch inside.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Davis against Iverson. Here's Korver for 3. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 3. Davis looking for an opening. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Let's see the stat sheet here for him. Joel Anthony's checked in for the Warriors. Azubuike comes in for Davis. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Iverson against Ellis. Count it. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with him.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 18. Here is Korver. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Butler, he's checked in for Ellis. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Anthony. Stolen by Camby. Korver with it. Butler covering. Korver passes to Camby. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the inside. Marion with the steal. And now it's Marion running. He can go all the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Marion's got 5 points so far.
Oh, I like seeing Marion operate in the open court now. He's a sprinter who has amazing quickness and knows how to make it happen in transition.
Here's Camby. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Azubuike. That one falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That one falls for Azubuike. Denver's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. It's Martin on the wing. Reverses. He lays it in.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Pass to Azubuike. And here is Butler. Outside, Davis. Now here's Anthony. Butler up top. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Azubuike, no good. Denver in the lead. Outside, Martin. Pass to Harrington. Outside for Korver. Iverson outside. It's Martin on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Harrington can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. So they take the lead. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Ellis. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ellis has got 21.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Camby the screen. Harrington for three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. It's Marion with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Very few can match Marion's athleticism. You throw in Sean's length, good luck on D trying to deal with that.
Here's Korver for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And when you need a bucket, Korver is a fantastic option. This guy so cool under pressure.
Ellis outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets. Camby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harrington against Ellis. Kicks it out to Iverson. Korver gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Denver.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Now here's Ellis. And he lays it straight in. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ellis demanding the ball in a big moment and just doing his thing out there. Looks comfortable the tighter the game is.
And the shot goes in. And that's 13 points for Iverson.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Now here's Iverson. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Korver in the corner to take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis inside. Iverson covering. Up again. It's good.
Goodness. Talk about 2 emphatic points. Lord have mercy.
And so here's Denver. Back to Harrington for the 3. The shot will not fall. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Pass to Samuels. Davis in the corner. And that one, good. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Seconds left in the game. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.